Ow. I really gotta give up smoking. Just kidding, I don't smoke. Commanding Master Protos, commanding Aspect 345, commanding Oni-chan, commanding Agigoka. Thank you for calling me lowly queen. How cute, how cute. Thank you, Master, for welcoming me to my stream. Commanding Boon 126. Hi, 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 hi. Commanding Sheeple, definitely not. Commanding Master 83560. Commanding LDTGX. Commanding Sucksauce. Oh, wait, that wasn't for me. Commanding Magazzle. How are you? I don't know. I don't know. No. Manifeste. Commanding Masenko. Also, if you said good morning too early, chances are I didn't see your message because I had to refresh chat. Good morning, Father CJC. Thank you for saying hello. Good morning, Luxif. What a good kid. Hello. Ah. Importing dark herbs from China, grinding them up, rolling them in paper. They call it smoking. Sticks they inhale are called cigarettes instead of vapes. Okay. Wait, Oni-chan, I like that idea because right before the stream started, I was studying magic and witchcraft again, and I was looking into herbalism. I want to know what's the difference between herbalism and potion making. How are those fields distinct? I assume that they are. The Mounting Library Turtle. Meow. Quack. Thank you, Luxafae, for calling me Maple. What a sweetie. Commanding Owl Night, how are you? Don't buy tobacco from China to smoke. Aw, man. It's okay. I won't be buying anything. I don't have money to spend. I have $88,000 of student loans to pay off. You know, it's incredible to think about because $88,000 would change my life. But some people make it in a year. Some people spend it on home renovations. Some people spend $88,000 on home renovations. Other people gamble it away on steak or whatever. What type of potions you selling? Oh, none for sale, just for personal use. Herbalism turns plants into medicine. Potion making is white women making tea and thinking they're witches. I would like to practice both. Natural versus chemical? Hum. Not all herbs are used in potions. Okay, we'll take it. Potions involve magic, alchemy, herbs is plant tea. Thank you, good maxing bot cell. And good mounting accentique. Thank you for calling me Papa. Aw, yeah. Happy to be your father. Commanding official 4294. Commanding Max Acre. You have a meeting again today, or was that just yesterday? Gabe bought a new yacht. Which one is that? Oh, wait, that's the Steam guy, isn't it? Isn't that guy? Good for him. You know, I'm very jealous. You know, you could buy a portion of a yacht, or you could change one cat girl's life, right? Which choice is the one to make? I don't know. Really don't know. I would gamble every filler I had on black if I could. Try this potion of fatigue relief. Rose water tea. Listen, I love rose water. I don't love it as for tea though, but I do love rose water for other things. Pick up a bunch of plants and make some crazy tea. Okay. told work I couldn't make it. That's fun. Max. That's You're funny. You're so funny. Commanding the consultant. 427. I'm sorry you're having internet troubles, but it's still a pleasure to have you here. Are all the potions just glasses of milk? Fisty, that's a great question. I would like to say that maybe like 30% of our stock is a variety of milk. I like it. I like it. Commanding yellow mustard. Here's a dad joke. Do you know the fattest knight at King Arthur's round table was circumference? He acquired his size from too much pie. This, this is brilliant. Thank you for the dad joke. It made me smile. Oh, circumference. Oh, oh, it kind of makes me want pie. One of these days we get the tomboy files. Tomboys are only on Tuesdays. Sorry. Dr. Pepper 23 secret flavors. Yes, one of the potions is Dr. Pepper. How did you know? I'm not sponsored. Release the Renly files. Never gonna happen. What kinds of milk? The kind that it takes 4 hours to start producing. What do you think? You use your imagination. Man, and it's okay to thank you for calling me mom. It feels quite wholesome that I have a chatter that calls me mom and one that calls me dad. It's like, it's like the perfect balance. Anyway, I wanted to continue our conversation on death and dying from yesterday, since it's such a popular topic, right? So I've been doing more reading, not of that book, When Breath Becomes Air, but of articles and interviews about the man himself, the author, and his wife, question mark. I don't know. I don't know what to call her. She's not really an ex-wife. His widow. His widow. Manning Bong guy. Commanding Death Cash. Manning Skeleton Dog, long time no see. Anyway, does it have a happy ending? What do you mean? No. So I brought it up because taking a look at his book again was like, especially right after finishing a disgusting, depraved gooning session. I know, too much information, but it's true. It made me reminded that, like, oh, my time here is not permanent. I'm terminal. I'm headed towards death. And I don't know how soon it's coming. For some, it comes early, and for some, it comes really late. But one thing remains is that, you know, you gotta, I don't know about you, but I should make the days count and do the things I want to do. Basically, it all boils down to one thing. I want to live my days happily, less miserably, right? Not all have to be super happy, but like on average, on average, I want to accomplish more, not for the sake of accomplishment or because I think it's going to make someone proud. It's not. My family doesn't love me. They're not going to be proud. It's okay. But just for myself, for the sake of myself while I'm here. Commanding Kanan. Hi. It's been a while. Did you change your streaming time, Commanding Forever Vap? No, my stream is always the same time, but you know what changed? Daylight savings time changed. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I can't keep up with you. Do you want to spend your days gooning or the opposite? Well, LDTGX, here's the trouble. It's that. Oh no, I forgot to start my timer. Man, stream is gonna be too long. Wait, I set a timer. Anyway, gooning, it's not the gooning, it's the end part, right? It's quite pleasurable. It's one of the only things that, it's like instantaneous, maybe not happiness, but happy hormones. It feels good. It feels quite good. I'm not doing 30 minutes today. But at the same time, I don't want to spend all day doing that. I don't want to spend all my days all day doing that because there are other things I would like to do. And it does make me quite tired. It also makes me smelly. So I don't want to be tired and smelly because it's less productive. But whatever, I'll stop talking about this. The man who rainy day name. Am I okay? No. Why would I be okay? Anyway. Mm, mm, mm. It's not a new word for masturbating. Man, I don't like talking about this so much because, it's inappropriate. But, guys, you can, masturbating is probably so old. I don't even know. God, I bet the first masturbator was, probably over 50,000 years ago, right? The first time. Gooning, however, is it's like a separate art. It involves a lot of tabs and windows. Yeah. It's something that can only happen in this type of capitalistic, you know, techno world that we live in. Moderate is better than unlimited. Some wild animals have been found to do that. Oh, okay. I'm not that old. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. True happiness is found in the journey, not the destination. I like that, Miss Anko. Thank you for sharing. I don't know about all that, right? Because I don't know if I'm ever gonna make it to any destination other than death. I know I'll be dead someday. That's the only thing I know for sure. I don't know if I'll ever be able to move out or fall in love or be independent or successful or whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Those are destinations that I can, think about. Don't know if they'll happen. But I've noticed that, depending on how I spend each day, I enjoy the journey more or less. And I want to appreciate the journey more. I want to make my days lovelier. Put your mind to it. Comes with finding peace in yourself. Thank you, Zake62. Good meowing. It's really easy to type those words, not so easy to actually implement. Mounting tar soul. It's overused to the lowest common denominator. I don't know if gooning is overused because I suspect that a lot of people are genuinely gooning. I do suspect that because a lot of us, not you, but a lot of people like me are dopamine fried and we've flooded our pleasure centers so much that we can no longer, get off quickly to what is the word I'm looking for? To the same old thing. Anyway, I leave it alone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all the kitty cats all over the world. I love cats. Now, you're watching Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten chats about love, life, and anime. In no particular order, I go live every day at 8 o'clock Universal. Nothing ever changes. I'm stuck in a time loop, but I will use magic. I'm going to learn magic and wizardry to make my way out of this loop. Get out of here, okay? I'm stuck. I need to escape. Anyway, about Paul and his wife and his child and his death. You know, I wonder Is his story inspiring because he was really smart and very, like, what is the word? He was raised in a good family, surrounded by, impressive people doing impressive academic things at Stanford. Ooh, the shiny names. The part in his book where he talks about his mom sobbing because he might not make it into Harvard. It's like at that moment, you realize, okay, this person's life is really different from mine. So is it sad because he died at 37 when he is so gifted and so smart with so many connections and so much potential, literally a neurosurgeon? And then it's like there are other people who are much less, who may live a lot longer. I don't know. Something I'm thinking about. I haven't really baked the whole idea just yet. The man in Rio 137, feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? The man named Max the Bear. Oh my god. Max? Wait! Max, is that you? Wait! Why don't you try astral travel? How do I do that? Okay, I'll add it to the list. Thank you, Goon Maxine Bot Cell. Right now, the list. God, I feel like my thoughts are all over the place. Here's the list: spellcraft, written, spoken, divination, tarot, runes, astrology, scrying. I will add astral travel. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna add that. Okay. Then we have herbalism, potion making, rituals, ancestor worship, manifestation, intention setting, and enchantment. Okay. I guess Max is real. I'm really confused. It's more astrology. Who is the Max imposter? Sigil use. Okay, I see. Floating like a ghost. Oh, I already do that on a daily basis. More diurnal, which is why you haven't seen me. Okay, that's good. That's good. I hope you're sleeping good. Yeah, I hope you're getting good sleep. Eastern magic is so much more holy. Maybe. Do not try to astral project. I don't want you getting lost and eaten by some entity in the astral plane and you disappearing forever. I don't have to try. I already do it. I do it regularly. Wait, how is this different than disassociation? Fisty, that sounds fancy. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Chat, you guys are really ahead of me today. I can't keep up with you. But I hope that you can find the power, the strength, and the courage today to do something that you've been wanting to do or meaning to do. When are you communicating with the dead and bringing them on for interviews? LDTGX very soon. How did you know? How do you guys read me like a book? But yeah, after learning about this man and his book and his writing and his college and his family and his daughter and everything, and his death, of course, his death, I started thinking about, okay, even if he's a much greater person than me, because in his short life he got to be a neurosurgeon and a writer and have a family and a beautiful family, and I don't have any of that. I guess he probably wanted life more than I want life. And then it made me think I should try to be closer to people who are closer to death. And then maybe there's something there for me to learn. I don't know if that's like using people though, but I think it's two ways. Like, I can learn something from them, and maybe I can make someone there feel a little bit less alone on their way to the other side. You want to be a neurosurgeon? No, I wanted to be a psychiatrist once upon a time, but now I think I'm too bad to ever enter a world that requires you to be upstanding. I think a lot of the like I'm unhireable because of my digital footprint and choices I make. Also because I'm bad. I won't get into it too much, but yeah. Yes, Ryu, I mean like volunteering with hospice, but also other things. She already helps the mentally ill by VTubing. Or do I make it worse? I don't know. Honestly, my chat doesn't seem that mentally ill. A lot of you seem very well put together. Just maybe a little bit lonely. What is truly bad? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I could say that someone who's good is like this guy, right? So he did very well in school. He has lots of friends and loved ones. He made things and did things and saved lives. Like that all seems pretty good. He won awards. He won a lot of awards. He made contribution to humanity. I feel like that's pretty good. So. Hi, Desert Lightning and Meowing. Anyway, I don't have a new anime for you guys because I'm still watching Freerun. I'm gonna just keep watching it until I'm done watching it. I'm still enjoying it. No spoilers. I'm still enjoying it. I'm on episode 6. I don't have anything else. I've been talking for too long anyway, 22 minutes. Do you enjoy it or love it? I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna love it by the end. I do like it a lot. I think it's one of the rare anime where I think it's better than how hyped it is. I think oftentimes people hype things up and then I watch it and I feel disappointed. This time I'm watching it and I'm like, ah, this is better than what I expected. This is much better. What's your take on Solo Leveling? I think Solo Leveling is I only watched season 1, but it was very, 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 very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. Commanding Vortex X397. I like your cute kitty in your picture thing. Cute. Meow. Yeah, I love Solo Leveling because I'm a gamer. I'm a former gamer. I'm a what do you call it? I've been cured. I'm no longer a gamer. Founding random passerby. Solo leveling is so fucking boring. That's an opinion, Max the Bear. Here's what it is for me. I didn't watch anything after the first season, so I'm just basing it on the first season alone. But I want to be in there. I want to practice magic. I want to be an adventurer. I want to go into the dungeons and risk my life. Well, hopefully not risk my life, but you know what I mean. I want to go in the dungeons. I want to help. Well, actually, I don't know. Is there PvP in solo leveling? I'm not saying I want to kill people. I'm just wondering. Play D&D. Yeah, Mr. Paul Beast, I've tried to play D&D many times, but it doesn't work out. I'm not I have borderline personality disorder. It's hard for me to get along with anyone long enough to play D&D. There are people who've been playing this with the same group for years. Can you imagine the commitment? Playing with the same group of friends or whatever for years? I don't know. I don't have any friends, so yeah. And I'm the reason. Anyway, I talk too much. Tokyo Revengers. I think I've heard that before, but I don't remember it. Anyway. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't think you should forego any ambition to work in clinical psych medicine just due to discernible online activity. It's not just that, it's also I don't want to go into debt. I would have to retake the MCAT and I'm not sure I could I don't know. Well, let's just say I probably could study and do well again, but do I want to? Right? I don't know that I want to. I think there are other ways that I could be useful on this planet without that. The other thing too is that for the little bit that I worked in in the medical or healthcare field, I got very disillusioned, man. Guys, I'm sorry to say it, a lot of medicine is basically factory work. Not all of it, right? I'm sure there are places and people that are compassionate, right? But I will tell you, a lot of medicine is like it's like a factory, okay? And yeah, that made me feel very confused. Mr. Paul Beast, are you being paid by Pixel Dungeon? I don't play phone games. I don't play phone games anymore. Don't many of them make some decent money? At what cost? And it depends, right? So the physician that I worked for had their own practice, but was really in the red due to some poor decisions and getting bleeped over by a previous manager and maybe their accountant too. By the way, medical school is not business school, but if you're going to own a practice, you do need to know something about business. Doctor going broke is a weird idea. Do you have to deal with customers? I don't mind. Anyway, I won't get into this. The best part of that job was anything that was patient facing, right? But the worst part was dealing with insurance companies and yeah, the time and pressure crunch, I guess. And like seeing seeing you know, yeah, the reality is that there are caring people and and there's a callous world or something like that, right? Man and just a Jaker. Go. A sperm bank? I've never stepped foot in a sperm bank. That's a good idea though. Wait. I'll have to think about that more. Wait. Anyway, I'll leave it alone. Give you guys a quote and then I will leave. The quote for today is let yesterday go. Stolen from somewhere on the internet, maybe? Maybe from a book, I don't know. I like it, right? You know, yesterday is over. You're here right now. So let's be here right now. Something like that. Actually do what you want to do. I don't feel like telling you guys what to do today. I'm doing some more research on how cults work, right? And let you know how that goes. I have to leave now. Goodbye. Stream is over. Goodbye. I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Today was a little bit difficult because I didn't take great notes. Also, I want to talk to all of you during stream because you know you guys say some pretty interesting things, but then some days I have trouble keeping up reading everything. There's too many. Makes me a little bit sad. So anyway, I hope to see you again soon too. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for Frankester for stopping by. Good meow. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Yada yada blah blah blah. Good meowing and touchy Ryu. Okay, bye. Will you hug me? Max the bear. Oh man. Yeah, I'll hold your hand. Maybe I'll give you a hug. I don't know. Bye. But not you. To be clear, I'm not talking to you, the username Max the Bear. I'm thinking of Max the bear that's like in my bedroom right now. I will give him a hug later. It's my teddy bear. It's my teddy bear. Anyway, bye.